Finally, Whipsnade Zoo in Bedfordshire has welcomed a brand new arrival, a baby rhino. Keepers say the rare southern white calf is small but healthy. There are only 17,500 left in the wild. The zoo said it's an important step forward in the European breeding programme.
Two leading wildlife charities have joined forces to help protect the endangered British hedgehog. There's been a huge decline in their numbers in rural areas this century, and a new 10-year strategy has been created to ensure their survival. It includes advice on what we can all do to help them. Here's our correspondent, Ben Chapman.
They are some of the best-loved creatures that many of us have never even seen as they scurry round our gardens at night. But our treasured British hedgehogs are disappearing fast.
Okay, this is Raph. He was born here. He's one of three.
At this sanctuary in Solihull, Alison rescues and nurses back to health hedgehogs that have been injured on the roads and in people's gardens.
We see all sorts of injuries. The worst ones are strimmer injuries, where people haven't checked their gardens before they use a strimmer. They will try and climb a fence to get out of a garden if they're trapped, and they will just fall and then break a back leg. We are the reason that hedgehogs are declining.
Among the main causes of that decline are a loss of habitats like scrub and grasslands where they nest and hibernate, a decline in the number of beetles and earthworms, their favoured foods, in fields, and exposure to toxins in plastics and pesticides. It's meant that in some areas there are now just a quarter of the hedgehogs there were at the turn of the century. Now two wildlife charities have developed the first national strategy to reverse the decline, targeted at farmers, landowners and the government.
They're a bit like the canary in the coal mine. If hedgehog numbers are going down, it actually means there's something seriously wrong with our countryside. So when we see hedgehog numbers plummet like this, it means that we really have to do something.
Something anyone with a garden can do is cut holes in the bottom of their fences to create hedgehog highways, allowing them to access different prey. The charities say the next 10 years will be critical if we're to preserve this spiky but much loved mammal. Ben Chapman, ITV News.